so fantastic. So this is your Aran Craft Merino wool zip front cardigan. It's $139.98. Your 5 easy payments here, $28. A375466. That is your item number there. And beautiful colors in this one. Here it is in raspberry. Next is the natural. Here's the color I am wearing, this gorgeous blue. And then we have a few more we're going to show you on .com you can shop for. That one is your cloud gray. There's dark chocolate, green, and wine. Extra, extra small to extra, extra large, which is your 2X in this one. I have it on in the blue. This is a really fantastic value because you are saving over $27 off of that QVC price. And that wine, that's the new color for the year. So if you have ever wondered, like, what makes these wool sweaters so special, oh boy, you're gonna find out. I actually had somebody call me. One of my my best friend's mom loves QVC. She lives down south, and she said, I don't necessarily need a really big winter coat. What should I get? I said, oh, do I have something for you? And that's where these sweaters came in. Not here by myself. Barry Cullen is here in person again. Hi, Barry. Nice to meet you. You as well.
So happy to be here.
This is what makes like getting a wool sweater worth it, because it's not that itchy, scratchy wool that kind of I grew up with.
We also think, like, when we were kids, sometimes we were given a sweater and it was just so kind of coarse and scratchy, but merino wool will change your mind about that completely. This wool has these silky fibers. The individual fibers are about a quarter the thickness of a human hair. So if you think about that, these are very long, soft fibers, and those are the fibers that are brushing against your skin. So like, I'm wearing a merino wool sweater now. I'm just wearing a t-shirt underneath it. It's so comfortable against your skin. But I think, as you said about your friend's mom there, different parts of the country, you mightn't really get into the really cold winter weather, maybe until December. So this is a perfect transition piece coming into the fall. Because of the merino wool, it's great. It's a natural fiber. It's not going to feel kind of clammy like a kind of a synthetic fiber can sometimes. It has great wicking potential, so it'll actually wick the moisture away from your skin. But also, because of the chunky knit that the cable knit sweater style does, it captures little pockets of air in the fabric itself. And what that does is it regulates your body temperature. So really, in certain parts of the country, this could be your winter coat.
This is it.
And more people are using these as winter coats. We often call them coatigans sometimes.
Yes, it's true. That's why, like I said, that's why my girlfriend's mom called. She's like, I don't need that really big coat, but I do need something for like those crisp mornings, and then when the sun goes down a little early, what can I have? She's like, are there wool sweaters? I said, oh, not just wool sweaters. You have to get an Aran Craft merino wool sweater. Trust me, I said, it's gonna be great. I just threw it on. I have this on in a medium, if you're wondering, which happens to be my regular QVC size, and you see how this fits on me. So I would say it's all about fit. How do you like your garments to fit? As you can see, medium, this is how it fits on me. Could I have gone up to a large? Yep, totally could have gone up to a large if I wanted to, but I like the fit of this, and I still feel like I have room in it. So if you're wondering that, and I'm 5'8", if you're wondering my height also. So
and one of the beautiful things about a merino wool sweater is that it's going to adapt a little bit to your body temperature. As soon as you put it on, it's going to start to relax a little bit. But of course, everybody sometimes likes being able to kind of almost have a slight oversizing, kind of just where they can get it size up. So I'd say true to size or size up. It all depends. Some people like to layer things as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go into the details of the sweater, because I mean, there is a lot of beautiful cabling going on in here.
So I think this style of knitwear, this cable knit style, or we call the Aran style of knitwear, it was developed in these 3 small islands that were off the coast of Galway, right out in the wild Atlantic. And they were predominantly fishing villages, and the mothers and the wives of the fishermen found that if they knit these kind of chunky cables, this kind of intricate kind of details, the sweaters were much better at regulating or keeping the fishermen warm because of these little pockets of air that's trapped in them. And after a while, people start realizing some families maybe made a fisherman's cable, and some families maybe made a honeycomb stitch, and they were almost able to recognize the families by the patterns that they made. And then the world suddenly started looking at these sweaters and saying, my God, these are beautiful. And so now it's really just just an iconic piece of fashion that's always going to exist. And what we try to do in Aran Crafts is to take those traditions and really bring them into the 21st century. So like back when we would have started working with QVC over 30 years ago, we would have had a sweater, maybe a button cardigan, but now we have this. We've got a kangaroo pocket, we've got a zipper, and all these wonderful colours. And of course, we deliver more colours to QVC than we do to anywhere else. Even if you found the style in Ireland, you definitely wouldn't find the selection of colours that we offer here.
Yeah. That's because we're special. That's because we like color, you know what I mean? But just like beautiful cable work in there, as you can see. If you're wondering if the sweater feels like heavy or overpowering, for me, no. Not at all. I literally, and also I run cold. So I am always a person who's cold. I mean, literally, I have to kind of sleep with socks. That's how cold I get. Even like my husband's like, why are you so cold? I don't know. So for me, this is perfect on those days where the cold is going to come in, because we know it's going to happen, especially for those of us who live in these cold weather climates, and you just need something to throw on, and maybe you don't want to throw on that big winter coat. Maybe you just want to throw this on and then maybe put like a smaller little jacket over it. Hello, you can do that, right, as we transition to those kind of really colder days. But for the most part, like, you're just going to throw this on and be done, because it's going to give you that warmth without you feeling like overheated.
And also the beautiful kind of like the neatness of the pattern on this. This is something that can be worn into the office. I know that air conditioning can be, people can find that very kind of, get a bit of a chill when they're sitting at their desk, especially in the darker colors. This is something that can be dressed up so easily. Like even really the way you're wearing it now, you can see the beautiful necklace that you're wearing. All of this, like, while it would be seen as a slightly more casual style, all these things can be dressed up, and if you look at it closely, like, there's so much pattern, it's so dense, these detailed kind of cables. Like, it's dressy while being casual at the same time.
And it's on sale. You're saving quite a bit off. It's a $27 savings. It's customer top rated. Look at the Trinity knot there as the zipper pull, right? All of these little details, that's what makes this really nice. You know, Aran Craft, they're known for these high quality knits, these luxurious fabrications. That's why we're getting Merino wool. This is not the wool of yesterday where it's itchy and scratchy. No, it's soft. It's really nice. This is a sweater that you can have on all day and not want to run home and take it off because you're feeling uncomfortable.
I think it was lovely what you said earlier on about being drawn to the Trinity symbol as well.
I love that.
Because a lot of people take the modern interpretation of that, like that it's actually representing the parents and the children as well as in the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, I love that. This one, though, you do have to dry clean this one, right? We want to make sure that you preserve this sweater and wear it. And so you dry clean it. Do not store it on a hanger as well, right? It is a sweater. So we want you to fold it up, put it on a shelf, put it in a drawer that way as well.
The reality of it is that you really should have to dry clean this very infrequently.
Very infrequently, by the way. Yes.
The natural oil in it makes it slightly resistant to staining. All we really recommend is maybe if you were sitting next to it like a campfire or something, or an open fire, that you may need to just drape it over close or leave it outside. We call it air washing.
I agree.
We call it air washing. And really that apart from that, fold it in a drawer. Keep it out of direct sunlight. And this is something you're going to be coming back to year after year and passing on to your children.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, like if you're around like that campfire or something smoky, maybe you're outside, you know, smoking that brisket or something, and you had this on and that smell kind of got into your sweater, just keep it outside, let the natural air get through it. It's going to be really great. Your length on this, too, if you're wondering, it's 25.5 inches to 28.5 inches. That's going to be extra, extra small to extra, extra large. That's how the sizing is on QVC.com. I have it on in a medium, which happens to be my regular QVC size, and you see how it fits on me. I have it on with the Essentials Henley top that we had on from Denim & Company, and this is how it fits me. Now, if I know I'm going to be wearing some other sort of sweater underneath, I probably wouldn't, to be honest with you. If I'm wearing this, I'm probably going to wear a tank top, to be honest, because it'll keep me, you know, nice and snuggly. But if you are going to be wearing something that's a little bit thicker, this is a medium. You see how it fits on me. So that's up to you, your personal preference about sizing if you wanted to go one up. Let's go through all of these colors because we have a lot of really beautiful colors, and wine is the new color of the year. So this one here is the raspberry. That's the most popular color. I love that.
It's stunning. It's such a saturated color.
Yeah, fun color. Especially, I think about you're going to be wearing these most likely in places where it's going to be cold and drab, and you know, outside.
Little pop of color.
That pop of color is nice, but then something so clean and sophisticated about the natural.
This is the classic Aran color.
Beautiful. And then here's what I'm wearing, the blue, which I think is so pretty as well. Go wear that with any of like your denim, your
all
blacks.
of our colors we do, always the first thing we do is this going to be a denim friendly
Yeah,
color?
I love that. So that's great. And then we have a few more. We're going to show you those on QVC.com. That one is cloud gray. That's dark chocolate. There's a green. And wine. Now listen, the wine is different from the raspberry.
Oh,
it
is a darker color.
Okay.
It's a darker, and a deeper. It's more where there's kind of elements of kind of like violet and almost a pink in this.
Yep.
That one really is truly closer to going in the red
Perfect.
kind of rust direction.
I just wanted to say that because we don't have it here, and maybe on the screen it might have looked a little similar. So wine is absolutely a different color there. It's customer top rated. Go on QVC.com, read the reviews. People have gone, they've bought the sweater, they love it. They literally go and they write reviews about how gorgeous it is, about this beautiful merino wool that is not itchy, that is not scratchy. And this is the type of sweater, for me, it just kind of elevates your layering. So don't wait on this one. It's $28 on an easy pay to get home. And again, you're saving over $27 off. It's A375466 for this zip front cardigan. And we do have another cardigan coming up a little later, different, a little longer, and it has a hood. So really excited about that. Barry, it's not going anywhere. Thank you. I'll see you soon. So not only